today I am going to be shooting for All Time Low, Nash, and Dreamers. The show is about 2 hours away from me, so it's gonna be a little road trip. I'm actually gonna pick up my friend Molly on the way. She's also gonna be taking photos. We're both sneaking our cameras in, actually. I've been emailing about getting a photo pass for like all 3 brands. None of their management has responded back yet, and I really want to go to this show and I really want to take photos for them. So we're both gonna sneak our cameras in. Right now I'm eating some spinach, drinking some juice. I'm gonna leave in like 2 hours to go pick up Molly. I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I just finished my makeup. I've got my outfit on. I don't know if I had this on the last time I filmed or not. But it is like a noon, 11:30. And I'm gonna be leaving at like 1:15 to go get Molly. She lives like 45 minutes away from me, but she's like on the way to the concert, so she's like kind of a halfway point. So yeah, I still have to finish packing because I'm spending the night at her house, so I need to like get my camera bag together, get all my clothes and stuff packed. I'll show you where we're at right now. My room is a literal mess. Because I have a lot of laundry to do. But, so, backpack, partially packed, a bunch of shit on my bed that I need to fit into a purse to cover up my camera, because I don't think I'm supposed to have my camera in the place. I couldn't find anything on whether or not I was allowed to have it, but I didn't get a photo pass, so I'm just gonna sneak it in. I'll keep you updated. Alright, I am just about to leave my house, going to pick up Molly, and I'll update you when I'm at her house. Eee! I'm with Molly. Hi. We're getting McDonald's before, we're like 2 seconds away from the venue. But I took my hair down. Oh wait, I don't even know if I like showed the braids in video, but I put my hair in braids. And now they're out, and now my hair is wavy. And then I picked up Molly, and then I drove like another hour and like 20 minutes. Yeah, about. Okay, so where's my head? McDonald's mukbang.
Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to do one.
I tried to film one by myself. So basically, Maggie and I were gonna film a talk.
Look here.
Oh yeah. No, that is not gonna work. Wild. That did not do anything. I was gonna film a Taco Bell mukbang with Maggie. I'm gonna turn my car off. And then she was like, "Oh no, I'm just gonna like sleep or something." And I was like, "Okay, bet." But I wanted Taco Bell still, so I went. I got my Taco Bell and I filmed an entire like probably like 35-minute mukbang.
It takes me 5 minutes to eat.
I was like I was like trying to slow down and like take my time. But I watched like 5 minutes of the footage and I was like, this is the most boring thing I've ever watched in my entire life. Like, it was literally me sitting alone in my kitchen eating a burrito and just being like, so I like Taco Bell.
That's me.
It was so funny. But like so bad that like I deleted all the footage. I was like, this does not deserve to go on an SD card or on YouTube or take up space anywhere.
When I record a video, I do it at least like 4 times. Because I hate how like either I'm just too awkward in it or
he has good
hair.
hair.
One of the band members?
Yeah, literally he looks like he definitely could be.
He just tripped on that.
I know. That's so mean.
I know. Literally just laughing at him.
Should I put the McDonald's fries in my purse? Like the actual cup?
You couldn't even say it without laughing. Yes. Just a bunch of trash.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to film a little, like, experience of, shooting for the All Time Low concert, sneaking my camera in, that kind of stuff. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty good experience. It was kind of weird, though, and there were, like, kind of a lot of roadblocks. So, I picked up Molly. We drove about an hour and 20 minutes from her house to the venue. And when we got there, we were like, oh, the line's like kind of long, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was cold out, though, and we wanted to wait in line so that we could get somewhat near the front. Because if you're in the back, it's a lot harder to take photos. Luckily, where we were standing in line, like, way more people behind us came. Like, probably like 200 people were behind us by the time doors opened, which was like, I'm so happy we didn't get there any later. But we stood outside for like 2 hours, and we were told that the doors were gonna open at 5:30. They didn't. They opened at 6, and it was very cold. Like, it started snowing, it was windy, especially like pretty much right as soon as the doors opened, the wind just kicked up so much more. It was freezing. Like, my fingers and toes, like, I could not feel them. But anyways, we get inside, we do our tickets, they check our bags, we get through. We both had our cameras hidden. So yeah, that went well. We, like, get into the crowd, and we're, like, looking at this venue, and we're like, this is really small, because it was at a nightclub, not like an actual concert venue, which, like, seemed really weird to me. But so yeah, it's in this nightclub, and the nightclub is like really wide, but like it's not like front to back. There's like not a whole lot of space, and so we get in here and we're like, how on earth are all those people that were behind us gonna fit in here? They didn't really. So the concert starts. Dreamers were like the first opener. They were really, really good. Somehow, I don't know why, but I got like the worst photos during their set. Like, I thought I was getting some good ones, but my camera just like did not want to like focus fully. So that was kind of annoying. But yeah, they were really good. I love their music. Definitely like have added some of their songs to my playlists. Nash comes on, and it's just like, it was so much fun. His set was so good. The crowd was like singing so loud. I actually got a video. He was singing I Miss You by Blink-182. Let's crowd just knew like every single word. It was so good. I think it was either during Nash's set or during Dreamer's set that two people literally right behind Molly and I, like probably within 10 minutes of each other, passed out like on us. And the people around us were kind of rude. So like the first girl passed out, and she was probably like, I don't know how old she was. I couldn't see her face, but she looked somewhat small, like maybe like 11, 12, but I could be wrong because I didn't see her face. But I just like turn around, and her dad is like holding her like she's passed out, and so I'm like tapping on this girl's shoulder in front of me being like, get security, like they're right there, like get security. And she just like looks at me and just like kind of like shoves me over and just keeps like dancing. I don't think she like could hear what I was saying, like it was pretty loud, but like still it was really rude. And so I pull her closer, I like get into her ear, and I'm like, get security, she just passed out. And she's like, oh, and like suddenly she's like all concerned and stuff. But like all the people around us, like I'm not gonna lie, were kind of really rude, like giving us a lot of like dirty looks, blah blah blah. Like it just like wasn't, people weren't very like kind and welcoming. We also had 2 incredibly tall people right in front of us. Like, literally right in front of us. There was part of the show where I literally was just like looking at Molly and I was like, I can't see any of the stage, like, at all. So that was kind of rough. And it was just like really, really, really tightly packed. So at one point Nash was like, okay, everybody jump, you know. Everybody's jumping. I don't have room to jump. Like, I kid you not, I'm like, Molly's like looking at me. The person behind me, literally her entire body is like pressed up against me and she's jumping, and the person in front of me is jumping, and the person on my right side is jumping. Molly's on my left, she's not jumping. So these three people are jumping. I literally don't have room to jump, and so I literally am like a pinball, like just getting like hit between these 3 people. Like, I could not control it. I could not move. So that was interesting. But, you know, it's whatever. Nash finishes his set, and Molly and I are kind of like, yo, it's like hot in here. It's like very crowded. And like my foot started cramping so bad, like it really hurt to like put any pressure on my left foot, because like the heel of my foot just like hurt so bad. And it was hot in there. We only had eaten french fries before because we weren't really hungry before the show, which was a dumb idea, honestly. It really was. We should have gotten real food. But we're like standing there and we're like, dude, like All Time Low hasn't even come on yet. Like, should we leave? Like, I don't really feel very good, and we still have to drive like an hour and a half back to your house. And we were just like, okay, we're gonna shoot one song and then we're out. Like, we're out. So All Time Low comes on, we shoot their first song. Luckily, I got some good pictures, which I was surprised about because everyone was jumping like crazy. Like, I literally, at that point, like, I wasn't supposed to have my camera, but at that point it was like, you know, if they're gonna kick me out, I'm about to leave anyway. So I just was like holding my camera up, like taking photos, like not even looking at it. I did get some really good ones though. I'll definitely like insert those at the end of this video. But yeah, so after that song was over, pretty much we left. It was really hard to get out of the venue. Like, people did not want to move, could not move. Like, so yeah, that was interesting. There was a McDonald's like literally in the same, like, the nightclub was in like a strip mall. So basically, like, the nightclub was at this end of the strip mall. The strip mall ends here, and then there's a McDonald's like right like in that same parking lot. So we went to that McDonald's, got some food, like chugged some freaking water, and we felt better. We weren't gonna go back in though. It just like wasn't worth it to go back through security and then be at the back of the crowd now. So we just went back to her house and we edited and passed out at like 1 a.m. Usually, like, I finish editing all my concert photos that night and like stay up till like 4 a.m. doing it and like updating my website and stuff. But we were both just like exhausted. Like, I think standing out in the cold for that long just like really took it out of us, honestly. But yeah, I'll definitely insert some photos. And other than that, it was a pretty good experience. I definitely do wish that they had chosen a different venue. But other than that, like, it really wasn't too bad.
Yes, I have liquid. Whoa. Did you see that? No. I wanna. Anyway.
Well, it's on video. I look like the moon emoji. I don't know why I said moon like that. I was like, moon.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking about. That's why I was like,
silent.
it was replaying in my head. I was like, did that sound weird?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
What? Is your lock rotation on?
Because I think
No.
when you try to edit it, it'll be flipped. To see how it's like that?
No. Whoa.
That's supposed to be up here.
No, I don't have it locked. I'll just turn them. You can turn them in iMovie.
Yeah, I just realized that. I don't know how to act when the camera's on me. Are you already recording?
Yeah.
I freaking knew it.
Molly goes, oh, I think they do this for fun down here. And also it's up here, we're north.
I graduated somehow. What?
Oh, wait. Hello?
Wait.
My skin looks kind of good. What was that? Should we go, like, stand in line? I'm proud of you. Rock on, fellas.